Here go 46.
Dak going to start out going to the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy first down.
Here's Prescott. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Prescott now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Pass incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
To throw is Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Here's Prescott. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting run backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams on a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Prescott off play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets it down to the 32. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. These two teams all tied after one.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Cowboys.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal.
Prescott. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 90 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10.
They'll try to right side here. Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Complete, it's Dodson. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And an Eagles first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. A good first down call as the screenplay gets them 9. Second down in a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now Prescott. Finding Williams once more. Complete. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
4 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott yet again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here we go with Williams. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And the Cowboy first down.
Go, get out there. 47. Hey, kill. 46.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing, Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Great, set. Trimmer. Yo, touch.
Barkley, inside handoff. Through the middle of the field. Inside the 20. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
At the 29-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go. I think. Switch it, hey. 26.
Now Prescott on fourth down. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Great.
Saquon Barkley running right. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
No touch, touch. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. King, Phil King. Phil King. No touch.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They go play action with Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
47.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. That is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 15. First down.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10.
There's Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Great. Set.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 189 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
From the 36, Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 36 yards. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. For the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 25.
Prescott now. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5. To the air again, Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
180.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, they go with Shipley. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
The Eagles send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
Kill. Go. Get out there.
Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To throw is Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Line in. Hey, kill. Yes,
here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to throw again.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Good. Under. Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
A run on first down with Shipley.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.